Which of the following best defines the role of psychology in chartered accountancy? Predicting stock market movements. Psychology explains behavior, not a market trends. Understanding client behavior and financial decision making. Yes. Conducting tax audit. No. Developing investment strategy. No. So the answer is B. Which psychology biases leads individual to rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive when making financial decision? Confirmation bias, no. Anchoring bias, yes. Loss aversion, no. Overconfidence bias, no. So the answer is B. Which field of psychology is most relevant in analyzing group decision making within financial team? Cognitive psychology, no. Social psychology. So the answer is B. Which method of data collection is best suited for studying how individuals react to financial stress in real world settings? How individuals react to financial stress? Survey, no. Experiments, no. Observations, yes. So the answer is C. What is main focus of behavioral economics in the context of financial decision making? Studying mathematical models of investment strategy, analyzing how psychological biases impact financial choices. Understanding the legal framework for financial regulations, measuring inflation trends over time. No. So the answer is B. Which of the following is not considered a cognitive process in psychology? Which is not a cognitive process? Memory, problem solving, emotional reactions, perceptions. So, which is not considered a cognitive process? It's C, emotional reactions. Emotion is separate from a cognitive process, cognitive thinking. How can C a use psychology to enhance ethical decision making? To enhance ethical decision making by focusing on numerical data and ignoring human emotions. No. By understanding cognitive biases that influence moral judgment. Yes. By following professional guidelines without considering human behaviors. No. By prioritizing financial gain over ethical consideration. No. So the answer is B. Which of the following is key component of the scientific approach in psychology? Intuitive decision makings, no. Unstructured opinion, no. Hypothesis formulation and data analysis, yes. Personal biases, no. So the answer is C. What does social psychology primarily study in the context of financial decision making? How individual process information and make independent choices, no. To impact the social interactions and group influence on financial behaviors, yes. Neurological basis of investment decisions, no. The effect of genetics, no. So the answer is B. Why? Why is emotional intelligence crucial for CA? It helps them memorize accounting standards effectively, no. It allows them to predict financial market trends, no. It enhances their ability to manage client relationships and financial stress. It eliminates the needs for ethical consideration in auditing, no. So the answer is C. Which of the following is not? Of the following is not a dimension of the Hexco personality models? Honesty, humility, it is. Emotionality, it is. Assertiveness, no, it is not. Openness to experiences, it is. So the answer is C. This is not a dimension of Hexco personality model. According to the trait theory, which of the following personality trait is the most relevant for CA's ability to maintain accuracy and compliance with regulations? Neuroticism, consciousness, extraversion, openness. So the answer is B. It means a high attention to details and responsibility. In the dark trait theory, which trait is characterized by manipulative behaviors, strategic deceptions, and self-interest? Narcissism, no. Psychopathy, no. Machiavellism, yes. Agreeableness, no. So the answer is C. It is manipulative natures. It is also called cunning, deceptive, and manipulative. Which of the following is an example of personality influencing ethical decision making in accounting? A highly conscious accountant double checks financial statement to prevent errors. Yes. An extroverted accountant prefers working alone on reports. No. A risk averse accountant to avoid a stock market. No. A neurotic accountant frequently changes job. No. So the answer is A. Thus, psychoanalytic theory, proposed by Sigmund Freud, suggests that decision making in is influenced by three components of the psychology. Which of the following represent the moral and ethical part of personality? ID, ego, superego. So answer is superego. A CA practicing mindfulness and decision making is likely to make impulsive financial decision based on emotions. No. Avoid uncertainty by always seeking external validation. No. Remains focused, reduce cognitive biases, and make rational choices. So the answer is C. According to social cognitive theory, how do accountants develop professional competency? Social cognitive theory. Through genetic, no. By learning from observing colleagues and industry leaders. By following strict financial regulations without external influences. No. Through innate cognitive ability rather than learning experience. No. So the answer is B. Which personality trait from the Hexco model is most relevant for maintaining a strong client relationship? Openness, no. Extraversion, no. Honesty, humility. So the answer is C. How can dark tried traits negatively impact teamwork in an accounting firm? Encouraging collaborations and transparent communication, no. Manipulating team members for personal gain. Encouraging motivation and ethical awareness, no. Enhancing financial analysis skills, no. So the answer is B. Which of the following best describe decision making under uncertainty? Making financial decision with complete and reliable data, no. Taking calculated risk with incomplete information and unknown outcomes. So, what best describe decision making under uncertainty? Taking calculated risk within incomplete information and unknown outcomes. Avoiding all financial risk to ensure stability, no. Relying solely on past experience, no. So, the answer is B. Which of the following is not a core component of emotional intelligence? As per Daniel Goleman's. Self awareness, no. Self regulations, no. Empathy, no. Cognitive reasoning, yes. So, which is not a core component? So, all the three are core components of emotional intelligence as per Daniel Goleman's. Cognitive reasoning is not a core component. How does emotional intelligence contribute to ethical decision making in chartered accountancy? By eliminating the need for technical skills, no. By helping accountant recognize and manage emotions in ethical dilemma, by increasing financial analysis accuracy, no. By reducing the importance of regulation in decision making, no. The answer is B. Which emotional intelligence model primarily focus on cognitive aspects of the perceiving, understanding, and managing emotions? Perceiving, understanding, and managing emotions. Trait model, no. Mixed model, no. Ability model, yes. Psychodynamic model, no. So the answer is C. What role does self-regulation play in CA's professional life? It ensures a strict adherence to accounting standards. No, it allows accountant to manage emotions under a stressful financial situation. It eliminates the need for client interactions. No, it ensures financial gains over ethical conduct. No, so the answer is B. The concept of navras. The concept of navras in Indian context is primarily used to understand different business model in CA, chartered accountancy. No, the emotional dynamics in financial decision making and client interactions. The legal framework for audit compliance. No, the impact of economic theories on taxation. No, so the answer is B. How does the trait model of emotional intelligence differs from ability model? Trait model focus on personality based emotional tendencies. Yes. Whereas the ability model focus on emotional skills. Trait model only applies to leadership roles. No. The ability model measures emotional responses through genetic factors, while the trait model does not. Know. The ability model ignores cognitive process. No. So the answer is A. Which of the following is best describes the role of communication skills? Effective communication ensures accurate financial reporting and a strong client relationship. Yes. Written communication is more important than verbal communication. No. Communication plays a minor role. No. Verbal communication is unnecessary. No. So the answer is which of the following numbers is most relevant when accountant faces an ethical dilemma and must choose integrity over personal gain? Love, no. Anger, no. Courage, weed. So the answer is C. Fear, no. A CA who effectively manage work-related stress and prevent burnout is most likely practicing which emotional intelligence competency and prevents burnout? Self-awareness, no. Self-regulation, yes. Empathy, motivation, no. So the answer is B. Which of the following is best describes stress management theories strategy for chartered accountants? Avoiding client interaction to reduce workload, no. Using mindfulness, time management, and delegation to manage stress effectively. Ignoring ethical concern to minimize pressure, no. Working longer hours to compensate for high stress level, no. So the answer is B. According to social identity theory, which of the following is not a stage of group identity formation? According to social identity theory, which of the following is not a stage of group identity formation? Social categorization, social identity, social comparison, social adaptation, which is not a group identity formation, social adaptation. So the answer is D. What is primary risk associated with group thinking? Increased efficiency in teamwork, no. Enhanced ethical decision making, no. Suppression of dissenting opinion and critical analysis. Improved financial forecasting, no. So the answer is C. In Kurt Levin's change management model, which stage represents the actual implementation of change? Freezing, no. Unfreezing, no. Changing, yes. Reinforcement, no. So the answer is C. Which of the following leadership style is characterized by focus on reward and punishment? Reward and punishment. It transactional leadership. Transformational, no. Servant, no. Transactional. How does psychological capital contribute to success of CA? It increases their ethicals. It increases their technical accounting knowledge. No, it enhances resilience, optimism, self-efficacy, and hope. Self-efficacy and hope. It focuses solely on financial decision making. It eliminates the need for ethical training. No. So the answer is B. Which of the following strategies most effectively in reducing social loafings within audit team? Encouraging team size, no, assigning individual responsibility and accountability, yes. Encouraging conformity to group decision making, no. Reducing transparency in performance evaluation, no. So the answer is B. According to Kubler's Ross change curves, which stage typically comes before acceptance? When individual faces change, depression, anger, bargaining, denial. So the answer is A, depression. In group dynamic theory, which of the following describes the stage where group conflicts of powers struggles emerge? Forming, storming, norming, performing. So the answer is B, storming. A leader who encourages ethical financial practice and set a long-term vision for their team is most likely practicing which leadership style? Laissez-faire leadership, transformational leadership, situational, transactional. So the answer is B. What is the primary psychological reason behind resistance to changes in our organization? Reason. Fear of loss and uncertainty. Yes. Increased financial reward. No. Improved teamwork and collaboration. No. Reduced workload and responsibility. No. So the answer is B. Which of the following best defines psychology in the context of chartered accountancy? The study of historical accounting practices, no, a critical inquiry into knowledge, value, and ethical reasoning in financial decision making. Critical inquiry into knowledge, value, and ethical reasoning. The analysis of taxation laws and financial regulation, no, the application of mathematics. No. So the answer is B. Which branch of philosophy deals with the study of reality, existence, and fundamental nature of things? Epistemology, it studies knowledge, not the reality. Axiology, it studies values like ethics and aesthetics. Metaphysics, answer is C. In Indian philosophy, which of the following is not considered one of the valid source of knowledge? Pratyaksh, perceptions, inference, emotional judgment, verbal testimony. So answer is C, emotional judgment. The concept of Niskam Karma, as mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, encourage chartered accountant. Work with a strong desires for financial gain, no, perform their duty with integrity without attachment to the result. So the answer is B. Avoid making difficult financial decisions, no, rely solely on personal intuitions for financial analysis, no. Which of the following statements correctly differentiate between Indian and Western philosophy? Western philosophy primarily focus on intellectual inquiry, while Indian philosophy integrate spiritual realizations. Yes. Indian philosophy is based entirely on logic, whereas Western philosophy is based on emotions. No, Western philosophy denies the importance of metaphysics, whereas Indian philosophy focuses only on material reality. No, Indian philosophy lacks any formal structure compared to Western philosophy. No. So our answer is A. Western philosophy primarily focus on intellectual inquiry, while Indian philosophy integrates a spiritual realization. According to the Nyaya schools of Indian philosophy, which of the following is an essential component of logical reasoning? Meditation and spiritual practice, no. Propositions, reason, application, and conclusion, yes. Faith based belief without evidence, no. Direct experience without logical deduction, no. So the answer is proposition, reason, application, and conclusion. So the answer is B. In the correspondence theory of truth, a statement is considered true if it aligns with real world facts and reality. Yes, it is consistent with the beliefs in a system. No, it has been accepted historically. No, it is useful in practical decision making. No, so the answer is the coherence theory of truth suggests that truth is determined by coherence theory of truth. It alignment with reality. No, it usefulness in real world applications. No, its logical consistency within a system of beliefs. Its acceptance by authoritative figures. No, so the answer is C. How does pragmatism as a theory of truth apply to decision making? Truth is determined by the practical consequences and usefulness in financial decisions. Yes, financial truth is absolute and independent of human judgment. No ethical considerations are irrelevant. No correctness of financial statements depends solely on legal interpretation. No, so the answer is C. In axiology, the study of value includes which of the following major components? Ethics and aesthetics, yes. Logic and mathematics, no. Uh, Finance and law, no. Economics and business management, no. So the answer is A. What is the primary purpose of critical thinking? To rely on intuitions and emotions for quick decisions, no. To systematically evaluate arguments and ensure logical reasoning. To follow popular opinion without questioning. To avoid making decisions altogether, no. So the answer is B. Which of the following is key characteristics of a strong inductive arguments? It guarantees the truth of the of its conclusion. No, it provides probabilistics. It provides which of the following is a key characteristic of a strong inductive argument? It guarantees the truth of its conclusion. No, it provides probabilistics support to its conclusion. Yes, it is based on assumption without evidence. No, it uses circular reasoning to justify the argument. No, so the answer is B. What differentiate deductive arguments from an inductive arguments? Deductive arguments aim to provide absolute certainty, while inductive arguments provide probable conclusions. Yes, deductive arguments rely on emotions. No, inductive arguments are always invalid. No, inductive reasoning does not use evidence. No, so the answer is A. In argument evaluation, which of the following is an example? Logical fallacy, providing sufficient evidence to support a claim. No, using a clear and a structured arguments format. No, attacking the person, making the argument instead of addressing their reasoning, just analyzing multiple perspectives. No, so the answer is C. Logical fallacy. Which of the following is a fallacy of relevance? False analogy, no. Appeal to emotions, circular reasoning, no. Hasty generalization, no. So the answer is B. The red herring fallacy occurs when a person uses misleading information to distract from the main arguments. Yes, red herring fallacy. A person provides logical evidence to support their claims. No, a person clearly defines term before forming an argument. No, a person presents statistical data. No, so the answer is A. According to Aristotle's models of persuasion, which of the following appeals to logic and reasoning? Ethos, pathos, logos, ad hominem. It's C. Logos, logic. In financial decision making, how does confirmation bias affect critical thinking? It helps individual making unbiased financial choices. No, it leads people to seek information that support their existing beliefs while ignoring opposing evidence. So the answer is B. It encourages open-minded. No, it ensures that only expert opinion. No. Which of the following best describes strawman fallacy? Distorting an opponent's arguments to make it easier to attack. Yes. making a logical valid conclusion, no, using a statistical data, no, providing a strong counter arguments, no, in a debate. The post hoc ergos propter hoc fallacy assumes if one event follow another, the first event must have caused the second. If one event follow another, the first event must cause the second. Arguments should be evaluated based on factual evidence, no. A logical conclusion must always be based on probability, no. Financial reports should only rely on past trend, no. So the answer is A. Which of the following is best define ethics in professional context? Following personal beliefs in decision making, no. A system of moral principle guiding behavior and decision making. A legal framework for regulating business, no. A study of financial fraud, no. So the answer is B. According to virtue ethics, moral character is developed by following strict rules and regulations, no. Cultivating various traits such as honesty, integrity, and courage, yes. Maximizing personal belief benefits in every decision, no. Avoiding ethical dilemma altogether, no. So the answer is B. Which of the following is not one of the Plato's cardinal virtue? Justice, courage, prudence, greed. Which is not? So the answer is D, greed. In the context of chartered accountancy, applying Aristotle's concepts of golden mean means always choosing extreme actions to maximize profit, no. Avoiding unethical financial practices by balancing honesty and discretion, focusing only on short-term financial gain, no. Ignoring ethical concern, no. So the answer is B. Avoiding unethical financial practices by balancing honesty and discretion. According to teleological approach, an action is considered morally high if it follows professional regulation regardless of the outcomes. No, it produces the best overall consequences for the greatest number of people. It aligns with religious teachings. No, it benefits only the individual making decision. No, so the answer is B. The principle of utilitarianism states that ethical decision making should always be based on past tradition. No, the best actions is the one that maximize overall happiness and well-being. Individuals should only act in their self-interest, no, following laws in only ethical requirements. No, so the answer is B. In Kant's deontological ethics, categorical categorical imperative suggests that Kant's deontological ethics, people should only act in a way that they would want to become universal laws. People should only act in ways that they would want to become a universal law. Ethical behavior depends solely on emotions and feelings. Actions are justified if they result in personal benefits. Ethics should be based only on religious beliefs. No, actions are justified if they result in personal benefits. No, ethical behavior depends on solely on emotions and feelings. No. People should only act in ways that they would want to become. So the answer is A. Which of the following best describe the ethical principle of duty? As per deontology, acting based on personal emotions and preference, no, following a moral principle and rules regardless of consequences. The concept of Purusarth in Indian ethics refers to the four fundamental goals of human life: dharma, arth, kam, and moksha. Four fundamental goals of human life. The practice of meditation and mindfulness, no, belief that material wealth should be prioritized over ethical duties, no, a legal code for financial decision making, no. So the answer is A. According to Bhagavad Gita, the principle of niskam karma, action should be performed without complete detachment from their result. So the answer is A. According to the Bhagavad Gita, which of the principle is central to ethical business conduct? Selfless action, laissez-faire policy, maximization of shareholders' value, Profit oriented decision making. The answer is A. The concept of lok samagra in the Bhagavad Gita refers to accumulation of wealth through business activity, no welfare of the world through selfless actions. Yes, that's why companies do CSR. How does Karma Yoga contribute to superior business performance? By focusing solely on financial result, no, by fostering ethical decision making and detachment from outcomes, by prioritizing short-term gains, no, by eliminating the needs for leadership in organization, no. What is the key lesson for business leaders from Krishna's guidance to Arjun in the Bhagavad Gita? Leaders should play Leaders should always focus on result over ethical considerations, no detachment from outcome lead to better decision making and ethical leadership. Business decisions should be based on purely on intuitions. Success in business comes from aggressive competition, not ethics. No. So the answer is B. The principle of Swadharma in Indian philosophy teaches perform one's duty with integrity and dedications. Yes. Prioritizing personal interest, no. Engaging in unethical behavior, no. Avoiding professional responsibility. No. So the answer is C. Which of the following is a core pillar of Karma Yoga in business context? Self-regulation and resilience, yes. Profit maximization at all cost, no. Avoidance of ethical concerns, no. Dependence on external validation of source, no. So the answer is A. The concept of CSR, along with which Indian philosophical teaching? It's A. Welfare of all. According to Indian philosophy, which leadership quality essential for long-term dominance and aggressions, no ethical decision making and empathy, short-term profit focus, no fear-based employee management, no. So the answer is B. How does Bhagavad Gita's principle of equanimity apply to a business leadership? By remaining stable and ethical in decision making regardless of success or failures. No ethical by shifting business strategy frequently to chase trends. By prioritizing profits over by shifting business strategy frequently to chase trends, no, by prioritizing profits over ethics, no, by ensuring leadership remains detached from employee, no. Or does Bhagavad Gita principle equanimity? By remaining stable, and ethical in decision making regardless of success or failures. The answer is A. What is the primary significance of integrating philosophy into business ethics? It provides a moral framework for ethical decision making and leadership. Yes, it eliminates the need for compliance. No, it focuses solely on academic discussions. No, it discourages financial innovation. No, so the answer is A.